and welcome to Coffee on the Korriban. If you're brand new here to the channel, thank you very much for clicking through. I hope you stopped by. Quick announcement, we are bringing back live streams. We just had the Scoundrels Cantina on this last Monday, and this coming Monday, we have Kyle Katarn coming back to the channel. So you don't want to miss that episode. We will be talking Book of Boba Fett. He's one of the most positive people in the Star Wars community, and we will be joined by Strike, our resident Boba Fett expert. So if you feel so inclined, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you Monday for that live show. But today we are going to be reacting to the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 5. I am really excited. I really loved Chapter 4. I'm loving the show so far. Of course, Episode 3 was very controversial. I didn't like the chase scene at all. We've had some problems with the show. But as a whole, I really love the character development. I love the storyline. We're getting a lot in this show, and I'm there for it. I'm just really excited for what we're getting. And one other thing I'd like to mention, I caught an Easter egg that I haven't seen a single other channel catch so far when they do their breakdowns or Easter eggs or whatever, was when Fennec Shan was cutting the bars, getting into Jabba's palace. The sound effect they used was the same sound effect as when Count Dooku got his head chopped off. The little sizzle of cauterizing his neck or whatever it was the same sound effect they used in the bars. I thought that was really cool. I love that they're doing those certain things that even if you don't notice it right on the surface, subconsciously it ties it back to the original movies. I count the original movies as 1 through 6. But as far as this episode, it looks like we were set up to expect a Mando appearance. Din Djarin is supposedly going to show up in this episode. I've heard many reports, maybe him flying in a Naboo fighter. I've heard rumors. I tend to not really try to get caught up in a lot of that, but we will see what we're going to get in this episode. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to it. And if I look tired, it's because it's 3 a.m. here. And I went to bed at like 11 and woke up, now at 3. Didn't get really that much sleep, but here we go. And the coffee of the day. I'm drinking an extra dark French roast out of my Rainbow Cow mug, as always made through my AeroPress coffee maker. Well, let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. So it looks like we're getting another long episode, 52 minutes. Not quite as long as the 53 minutes that we got in Chapter 2, but plenty long. That's almost a movie length. I think people tend to forget that we're getting way more than we would if we got a Boba Fett movie. Like, we got 2 hour-long episodes, essentially. Across 7 episodes, that's like, what, 3, maybe 4 movies? Let's do it. A butcher. I wonder what animals those are. That's Din Djarin. Yes, it is. Yep, you could tell by the spear. That music is so iconic, and it's weird that it's only been 2 years, pretty much, since we were introduced in The Mandalorian. But I remember the music being controversial when the show first came out, The Mandalorian Season 1, and now it just seems like it's part of Star Wars, especially Grogu. You see it everywhere on backpacks and t-shirts and phone cases. At this point, Grogu is up there with Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Anakin, just as a Star Wars character that everyone knows about. Look at all those credits.
What makes you think he's here?
So he did go straight back to bounty hunting.
They're not going anywhere.
A lot of people are speculating what he was going to do now.
Looks to me like you're surrounded.
But now we know. Oh, yes. So he is using the Darksaber. Holy cow. Did he do that to himself? Cold it is. Okay, music is an Easter egg right there to some synthwave, vaporwave rather. Also, the way they're dancing is very reminiscent of KOTOR. I'm digging the music. I'm digging it. But that, yeah, that's hardcore vaporwave for sure.
send to him.
You need some back to spray. Paz Vizsla.
Saving me on Navarre.
Paz Vizsla is his name? He's from House Vizsla. That's so cool.
I am sorry for your sacrifice. There are 3 of us now.
Yeah, just rub some Colto in it. You'll be fine.
All this talk of the Empire may lasted less than 30 years.
That's true.
Mandalorians have existed 10,000.
That's true.
Before.
It was forged over 1,000 years ago by the Mandalore Tar Vizsla.
Yes, dude, they're bringing so much back into this.
I've met Jedi.
The blood of millions of our kind is on his hands.
Then he will be executed for his crimes by the New Republic Tribunal.
We shall see.
Millions of our kinds. Did they have millions in, let's say, the time period of the Clone Wars? Maybe Moff Gideon is directly responsible for the fall of Mandalore.
It only exists in legends.
It only exists in legends.
Where did you come upon? The dark saber is a more noble weapon for you to wield.
An elegant weapon for a more civilized age. This is amazing. This is fantastic.
Claim to rule Mandalore based purely on blood, but have not survived the Great Purge.
Oh, let's go, please. TIE bombers. Oh, the domes. Dude, K2 units. Dude, I wonder if one of those was K2SO. So Grogu is set up to be essentially the Mandalorian's chosen one. Because we had Tar Vizsla being Mandalore at the beginning, the Jedi Mandalorian, and now Grogu. I've got a theory about that. I'll say in a future video. Yes, dude. Fighting against the blade.
Din Djarin, have you ever removed your helmet? You are a Mandalorian, no more.
No.
I beg you.
Only Death Watch.
How can I atone? Leave, apostate.
His fight.
Fine.
Massive Star Tours vibes. It feels just like Star Tours. I love it. Man, I really miss Star Tours. I mean, I'm kind of hesitant to say that I like Rhodians, but that was pretty funny. Is this Mos Eisley? Mos Eisley.
Here.
On behalf of Onak.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. I thought that was BD1 or whatever his name is from Fallen Order. My least favorite character in Star Wars. I really don't like. I don't even remember her name, but her character is just ridiculous. Oh, is that a Naboo cruiser? I would be very happy if the Martez sisters showed up instead of her.
Made for the royal guard and commissioned personally by the Queen of Naboo.
That's true.
Is a pile of junk.
No skin up my dip swap. Droids, bring this lovely man his money. Here you go.
What?
Sorry to waste your time.
What the heck? Ew.
Dated a jowl for a while. They're quite furry. Very furry.
What is going on? Just get her out of the picture, please. And people are going to say now furries are a part of Star Wars. I'm going to like check out for the next couple of minutes. That's how angry she makes me. The N1 is one of my favorite ships in Star Wars, so that's cool at least.
I got it. They said they crawled under a Pike Spice runner and crimped it off while they were refueling.
Gutsy little fellas.
So they're catalytic converter stealers. Thieves. It's a chicken dactyl. That does look pretty dope. That does look pretty dope. I want the Lego set. You know what? As much as I hate her character, if she is a means to an end of him getting a ship, I'll allow it. But I've kind of checked out the last 10 minutes, honestly.
Tight. She tracks like a rail speeder.
What did I tell you, Razor Crest?
Okay. All right. This is dope. This is dope. Okay, this is really cool. This is really cool.
First, I gotta pay a visit to a little friend.
All right. Well, that will be chapter 5 of the Book of Boba Fett. We didn't see Boba Fett. This was like Mandalorian season 2.5 or whatever. I liked the episode. It felt filler to me. There was a lot in the really beginning of the episode that was awesome. That was really cool information about Mandalorians, about their history, stuff that we didn't know, stuff that we wanted them to bring into live action, to official Star Wars at this point. And they did that. That was really, really cool. Him getting kicked out, essentially, of Death Watch was expected. The mechanic lady, I know her name's Mando. I'm just going to call her the mechanic lady, is so unbelievably grating to my appreciation of the show. And she was in The Mandalorian. I just can't get past her character. It was so weird. She's not a good actor. Unless she's acting that way on purpose. I don't know. It's not good. It's really not good. So, to be completely honest, I checked out of the whole second half of this episode. It did not land for me. So, I would rather watch the speeder bike chase scene a bunch of times than the second half of this episode. I don't know. The beginning of this episode was so cool. It was perfect. And maybe it's just the mechanic lady that I don't like. The N1 Starfighter I don't have a problem with. A lot of people with the rumors of Mando in the N1 Starfighter, people seem to have a problem with it. Like it shouldn't happen. Why is he flying? And the Boo Cruiser. But I think the way that they reused it, especially because it's Tatooine and everything is recycled on Tatooine, that makes sense. And I can appreciate it. And the ship actually looks pretty amazing. It looks very reminiscent of the Razor Crest mixed with an N1 Starfighter. And of course, it's an N1 fighter. It's so cool. It's one of my favorite ships in Star Wars. So that part I didn't have a problem with, but the mechanic lady just took me out of it so much. And I really... I'm about to join some live streams right now just to vent on how much I dislike her character. But like I said, if you're new around here, I would encourage you to subscribe if that's something you're inclined to do. And this Monday, again, I will be having Kyle Katarn and Strike on to discuss the Book of Boba Fett and probably some other stuff as well. And it's nice getting back into live shows. I love going live and talking to people and pulling up the comments. So if you want to be involved in that discussion, make sure you subscribe and we'll see you then. And even if you want to come on the show sometime, I have people join all the time that are viewers. It's very easy to join. I'll send a link and you can join. But besides that, I believe that's going to do it. If you've made it this far in the video, I really appreciate your time. May this stash be with you. And I will see you wherever I happen to see you in the galaxy.